Greetings and welcome, adventurers, to another episode of Let's Play Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition, Hordes of the Underdark. When last we left off, we have defeated the remains of the Beholders. Now, time for the Beholders, the Illithids to notice how to not be on our bad side.
Oh, Deacon hates this part.
Yeah. Book horror, floral, expressions. Okay. Any store? They have a named one over there. The merchant's compound, slave auction, Illithid chambers, fighting pits. Yes, to the slave pens. I mean, ostensibly we're either here to wipe out all the Illithids, or to make a deal with the Elder Brain. You feel an urgent prodding in your mind as the Illithid attempts to touch your thoughts. Unable to breach the protections of your helm, the Illithid grudgingly retreats. It addresses you, the Illithid's words are filled with contempt. I will not sell my wares to one of elven kind. You raise a fit of dewy thralls and no more. How about you, Arthur? Unlike the other Illithid here, this mind flayer makes no effort to probe your mind as you approach. You don't know if this is a good or bad sign. Welcome, elven servicer. Unlike some of my fellow possessors, I am willing to do business with you, with those of the thrall races. Were you? I am shopkeeper, a simple merchant like all other possessors who come here to the market, but unlike them, I am willing to do trade with you. Why will you trade with me when others won't? The Elder Brain has opened Sorcerer more to other races for the thrall trade. Despite this, the other possessors cannot overcome their contempt and loathing for you inferior races. I trust the wisdom of the Elder Brain. I'm willing to set aside my revulsion to do business with you, just as those who buy and sell the thralls have. I need to speak to the Elder Brain. The Mind Flayer's tentacles twitch slightly as if he's nervous. Opening Zulfak more is one thing. I do not know if the Elder Brain will speak to one of the Thrall race. If you truly want an audience with the Elder Brain, you will have to speak to those who guard the entrance to the Great Chamber. You can find them to the southeast of the city. Well, let's see your store. He's favorable. Well, that's a change. Let's see. He's got a little bit of everything, but nothing particularly special by the looks of things. I could buy some more potions of heal, that probably wouldn't hurt. Let's see. Yeah, basic stuff. Not really anything particularly interesting. Healing kits. The Cloak of Fortification. I mean, those are kind of nice. Nymph Glow +6. And I like the coloring of this sprite, at least. What am I currently doing? It is better technically, I guess. I can afford it. Sure, why not? Deacon, you are wearing a Nymph Cloak +3. Okay, you can have my old cloak. Right, so we get full price for these items. May as well sell them.
Useless garbage. Going to have to dump some of this.
Can I just drop this immediately?
No, too much useless garbage. I'm going to have to dump some of this.
Kind of want to keep the named stuff. Any of the nondescript items I'll just sell. But I don't think he has anything else. Greater battle robes. I mean, they're kind of neat, but I already have the robe of Vecna. I don't think they have anything. Ooh, Nash's Gloves of Discipline. What is this? Lord Nasher of Neverwinter prides himself on fighting capability, and these gloves gave him an added bonus to his already considerable discipline. Wounded from an encounter with Umber, Nasher sought shelter in a small cave. The sneaky goblin living within snatched these gloves from Nasher and dissipated into the dark. This item is one of the 4 other items that once belonged to Lord Nasher. If one together, their magic grants the wearer additional benefits. Well, I've not seen anything else from Lord Nasher. Yeah, well, they're cheap. I'll take them.
No, I'm carrying far too much
You hold on to them.
useless garbage. I have to dump some of this.
Nothing else here is of Lord Nasher, is it? I think there is. And besides, we're only really interested in getting heavy flails if we get them at all. Buy you some extra potions. That's a fair enough transaction, I think. Let's see. Portal to the Grand Hall. This is the entrance to the Elder Concord, the sanctum of the Elder Brain. You are not allowed here, Surfacer. Go back to the center of town where the others of the Thrall race. I must speak with the Elder Brain. You feel the Illithid trying to probe your thoughts to gain some sense of your intentions. Of course, the helm protects you. None of the Thrall race can speak with the Elder Brain. Tell me your business and I will lay your message. I've come to speak about the Valcheresse. The Illithid goes into a brief mental trance and you realize it's communicating telepathically with another entity. It gives a surprise start and the communication abruptly ends. The Elder Brain says you're given access to the Elder Concord, but you cannot enter while you're wearing that helm that shields your thoughts. Yeah, I'm not removing my helm. You will not be allowed into the Elder Concord. I'll come back later. I mean, I'm sort of willing to take it off as long as I can keep it on me, but this suggests that he's gonna take it. You know what, let's have a look around. The Poison Chalice Palace. Is there anything to do here? The Duergar Guards, Duergar Slaver, the Adamantine Bartender. It's a fancy looking golem. This golem addresses you in a deep, ponderous voice. 749 years, 17 days, 3 hours, 14 minutes ago, my creator thought this would be a good place to set up a bar. Wow! You be here a real long time. You can bet you it's real busy, huh? You are the first one to ever ask me for service. Aw, that'd be sad. Hey, maybe you can buy something, boss. Maybe you get surprised for being first customer. Give me a drink. And also a grimy mug full of brownish sludge from this keg and hands it to you. Have a drink? Yeah, and I'm immune to knockdown.
Welcome.
2 customers in one day. This is exciting. What can I do for you? Who are you? I am bartender here. I was built to serve the need of customers. But until you, I haven't had any. What is this place? This is the Poison Chalice Palace. Poison Chalice Palace Tavern. Mostly the merchants who visit the Illithids come here. I think they feel safer being here together. Something else? Actually, I'll be going. And he doesn't really have anything. I don't think. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna be able to hurt him if he's truly adamantine. Let's see. Duergar Slaver.
Hello to you there.
This Duergar gives you the quick ones over and seems to relax. We don't see many like you down here, Sorcerer. At least not until they're serving the Illithids as thralls. He wraps the helmet on her head. Always good to have protection against the mind flayers and their mental powers, isn't it? You can't trust the tentacle heads. The Illithid may be willing to trade thralls with us, but you know, they're just as soon turn us into thralls. That, or watch us bash each other over the head in the skull in the fighting pit. I could buy some thralls. Almost breath things. I know you're here as slavers, but do we really need to push the ruse this far? Our real business is with the Elder Brain. There's usually an auction going on a lot in the center of town. I got a special deal there. Buy a thrall and then prepare it for the fighting pit for free. Well, tell me about the fighting pits. He shrugs. It's entertainment and a way to make money if you know who to bet on. Basically, you just take 2 thralls and throw them into the ring and to fight until one ends up dead. You can enter the thrall into the pits if you want, but don't expect to get them back. The mind flayers mess up their heads pretty bad. It's a good way to make sure they fight to the death. You should check it out. Go speak with the pit boss in the southwest part of town if you're interested. Actually, I'm trying to get access to the Elder Brain. She gets a grim look on her face. You don't want to be walking around saying stuff like that. The Illithid will do anything to protect the Elder Brain against outsiders. In the southeast part of town, there's a teleporter that the Illithid used to go to the Elder Brain, but I doubt the Mind Flayers guards will let you in. Anything else? I don't see any Illithids in here. And you won't. Mind Flayers don't come into the bar. They say it's because they respect our right to privacy in here. But I don't believe that. The Illithid don't have any respect for us. Personally, I think the golem at the bar is what keeps them away. They say his tavern was built by a Duergar entrepreneur 7 centuries ago as a place for the non-Illithid visitors to stay. I don't know if the story is true, but it would explain how this place came to be. And it would explain why the Illithid stay clear. The golem would probably attack them on sight. I'll be going. Goodbye, Sorcerer. Do the lizard folk have anything to say? Probably the same.
Greetings of the edge to you.
This lizard folk looks you up and down and hisses out, Sorcerer? Odd. Are you a slave then? Upon your sun-scorched world? Have you come here to watch the pit fights? Yeah, tell me about the fighting pits. Some like to watch their purchasers battle each other in form, though I think it's a foolish waste of merchandise. Even if your thrall wins, Illithid destroy their minds in preparation for the contest. They turn them into savage animals. It makes for better fights. If you're interested in this spectacle, you speak to the Illithid pit boss. I'll be going now. Goodbye, Sorcerer. I don't think you have got really anything of particular interest to say. But it's good to know that here's a place where we can be of some safety. But yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to take my helmet off even for the Elder Brain. They would instantly know that what I'm intending to do. And if they still have any real intent of working with the Vultures, they probably will not be happy about my presence here. Let's see, what lane am I facing? Slave auction. Let's have a look at the fighting pits. The Warden.
Yeah?
You aren't allowed in here. No one but the preparers can see the thralls who are marked for the pits. Who are you? What is this place? These are the holding pens. I'm the warden in charge. Thralls marked for the pit are held here until the preparers come for them. I watch over the thralls until the preparers come. Preparers? What do you mean? Drager get a sadistic twinkle in his eye. The preparers are among the most privileged of the Illithid. Before a thrall can be sent into the pit, the preparers have to modify them. The thralls' minds are torn down, their very identity is stripped away until all that remains is a primitive animal. It makes for more interesting combat in the pit. Drager grins. I won't go into the grisly details of what the preparers do to the modified thralls' brains for the pit, but let's just say the preparers come out a lot less hungry than they go in. You're not a thrall. Why do you serve the Illithid? Dragon laughs. Well, first off, I never had to worry about the tentacles getting into my brain. Since my brain is a bit diseased, the Illithid don't want any part of it. Second off, the Illithid don't mind if I borrow a thrall here and there. Thralls don't seem to mind either. At least, they never complain. Maybe because they're brain smush. You curse. Deacon thinks you're not a nice man. You know, the preparers let me watch when they will go to work on a new thrall. Most folk get a bit squeamish when those tentacles burrow into the skull, but I like to sit back and enjoy the show. The warden gives Deacon a curious stare. I've never seen him feed on a kobold brain before. Warden shrugs. Not enough in there to bother. Sounds like you got a good setup here. That's why I enjoy my job so much. And that's why the Illithid trust me to watch over the thralls marked for the pits. Then I won't betray the preparers. Pits? Masters sent their thralls off to the fighting pits. Some of the masters enjoy betting on which thrall will survive in the battle to the death. Of course, they can't send any thralls to the pits until the preparers are through with them. I know. I'll be going now. If you want to watch the pit fights, go speak to the pit boss in the center of town. I'm kind of curious about all the things I can control here, or at least look at. Black crates. Please tell me not more fish. Yeah, I'll take the healer's kit. Right, we're not supposed to be here, so I'm gonna guess that the doors are locked and probably cannot be opened without being an Illithid. Alright, let's go find that pit boss. Where is the pit boss? What's over here? Another house. Illicit chambers. Something tells me I'm probably not welcome in there. Can I get in? I can. Sleeping chambers. They're in those pods. Oh, what they don't know won't hurt them. You know, I kinda should have seen this coming. Well, at least these are somewhat killable. I managed to get a stun off before I managed to stop them. Alright. But I'll take the loot. And a ring of protection. Did that actually yield me anything? Oh, it's not bad. far as experience goes, much better than those beholders. Did one of them... Did some of them not open? Locked. I'm guessing there's nothing in there then. And since you lot are not offering to open them up, I'm gonna guess that's probably not intending to open. Right. Seems the rest of the town is not alerted to my doing anything, so... Let's get over to the fighting pits then. The Mind Flayer's consciousness brushes briefly against your own, then pulls back. Welcome to the fighting pits of Zovak Mor. Have you come to place a wager on the next fight? It can be quite profitable for those who have the ability to correctly pick the thrall in combat. But though the fights themselves are entertaining, they are much more enjoyable if you have placed a wager on one of the combatants. I might be interested in a wager. Next fight between the Nourisher and Jerry's Thrall and the Nourisher's Specials. All wagers are 500 gold. I'll bet on Caspar. Excellent. The Thrall you bet on will be wearing blue. The opponent will wear red. If the blue Thrall wins, you can come here and collect your wager. Fight will start soon. You may use the viewing ports to watch the battle. Right, Thralls are entering the pit. The time of battle is at hand. Right, I think my best one. He sends a flash of annoyance from the Mind Flayer. You're here to collect your winnings, no doubt? Very well, here is your prize. Curious to see if your luck holds. You wish to place another wager? Yeah, sure. I mean, 500 gold is basically nothing for me. The next fight is between Nourisher Hertin's Troll and Nourisher Harius' Thrall. I mean, I have no idea what the difference is between them, but I guess Hertin? I don't know if it's rigged to always let me win, but... I also did not check which color is going to be mine. I think I won that one then. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I could stay here and win more money, but I don't know that it's really beneficial for me. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Actually,
I am yours to command.
Let's stop and talk a moment. Talk? He seems mildly taken aback and regards you with curious interest. What do you wish to discuss? How are you doing? Is anything wrong? My blood. Sometimes difficult to suppress the demonic urges that well up in my blood. It's nothing for you to be concerned over, however. Is there anything else you want to discuss? Tell me how you escaped Grimast. It was not easy. After so many months of torture, there was hardly any shape to battle anyone. So what happened? Grimast held me in one of his towers in the more remote abyssal plane. He kept many of his valuables there, things he wished to visit and marvel over from time to time. I was but one possession on display. I suppose I should be thankful that he put me in such a place. Made for a very indicting target for attack, which it eventually was. The tower was attacked. Wouldn't that put you in more danger? If it had been attacked by a Batizu, perhaps, but this was an outlaw force of Tnari led by another Balor. However, they wanted nothing to do with me. No, they came for other more material valuables. They drew off Kermast's guards and tore the building asunder. This opened my cage, allowing me to escape. So you escaped by pure luck. He smokes gently. At first, I still had to carve a path for myself out of the abyss. Kermast was not about to let me go easily once he found out. So how did you get out of the abyss then? There are ways out of any plane, if you know where to look for them. Some portals are natural, some placed long ago and forgotten, some new. I was determined to find one, and I did. And Meredith who was something of a competitor for Kermast, agreed to allow me to use her portal to sigil in exchange. The Illithid stops short and blushes. In exchange for a favor? What kind of favor? His blush increases and he looks away. I really will not say. Alright, I know what he's talking about, but I'm not gonna go flirt with him. I'm just not that interested in him that way. Did Kermast come after you? You didn't already say that before you? Yes, of course, many times. I was no longer the young child that he could stop and capture, however. Each of the minions I dealt deftly. And when the day came that Kermast to come to me personally, it was his turn to perish. A glorious day indeed. You enjoyed it? The smile is grim. I believe that Kermast had his end coming to him. I read you defeated demon you yourself so powerful. A Bala can be defeated like any other demon or archdevil for that matter, if you possess a weapon that is enchanted well enough. You strike through their defenses, just strike hard. And so you went straight to the seer? Not initially. I had to find a way from Sigil to this world first, and then I had to find the seer. No easy task when you don't know your way around. It took me years. Just how old are you? You took a little sheepies. I don't actually know. How can you not know? When I fought in the Blood Wars, I was a mindless soldier. Time passed without little recollection of much of it. He touched one of his horns absently, and my demonic blood makes me age hard to guess. What comes next? The obvious thing, of course. Although it took me many months of searching, I found the seer at last. It was as if she had expected me all along. His eyes grow calm as he stares off into space. He coaxed my humanity out of me. I will always have her to thank for that. Do you ever fear you will lose your humanity again? Sometimes, he frowns. When I fight, there are moments when I fear my rage will take me over forever again. I feel as I did in the Abyss. It is a cold and lonely place. I wish to be a good man, and I want to die that way. He suddenly looks away. But enough of my prattle. Let's get back to what we were doing. Well, that's certainly interesting. Let's stop and talk a moment. I'm just wondering how everything is going with you. Deacon, busy writing latest chapter in Epic Story. You just wait and see, boss. Better than the first one. Anything else? I can't help but notice you've grown wings. Deacon noticed that too. Deacon thinks to be very red. You were hoping for something different? Deacon was thinking maybe he gets white wings, like Old Master maybe. When Old Master said Deacon got dragon blood, he assumed it'd be white dragon blood like Old Master. Deacon not sure what to think. You don't like it? No, Deacon likes being dragon disciple. Deacon feel powerful. Maybe for the first time since Deacon leave Old Master, Deacon feels like he'll be able to do almost anything. Deacon just want to look like Old Master. Well, but red is much cooler than white. You think so? Deacon looks on his wings with a new appreciation. Maybe he was right. Thanks, boss. Yeah, we can't see his wings because he's got a cloak on. If I take the cloak off, that should pop out the wings, I guess. Well, he has them. Let's just keep it at that. At least I think it should be visible on his character sheet. Dragon abilities. Dragon breath. Should be on here somewhere. Well, doesn't matter. In any case, that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time. If you enjoy my content, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all then. Bye!